Oh, yeah, you're in for a treat.
Oh, is Kevin not coming?
No, Kevin's on vacation. What do you need? You need a pen?
You can talk on the call.
No, that's all
Yeah, the hidden spot. I did look on it.
right. I went into the desk. There's some cookies there.
I saw that.
Help yourself.
Yeah.
So, Madam Chair, we do not need a transfer. Shockingly, all $27,000 came out of the right line items. And we made it for the first time ever.
Wow. That's very impressive.
Well, we did make some transfers in the past.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of announcements under number 6. So we should be minutes as compared to our.
Yeah, I was just saying Beth has to,
I already told her we should be done by 8.
okay.
The sound, is it all right, or do you want me to turn some of the fans
I
on?
don't mind. I feel like we need. Yeah.
It's hot. It was like an oven here like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
And that's my dump fan, so I have no long, I don't know how long that was gonna last.
I can put it.
Oh, Jason, I didn't print anything. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
No, it's not. I'll be right back.
No,
No, let me, I'll put it for everybody. It's I should be doing that.
so sweet.
Hi, team. I'm going to go on mute, except for votes. Nice to see you. Sorry I'm not there.
Hi, Beth. Hi, Beth. Hopefully you're having a nice time.
Oh my God, it's been so successful.
Oh, good. It's wonderful. Take care. So we had them yesterday. I would kill the boys are at sleep. And so it was just Kayla and I. And so I picked up 2 of our friends who live in town. And we were playing in the water. It was freezing. But it was hot, so whatever. And then and while we were at the beach, they put up the red flag for no swimming.
Oh,
No. I was like,
So-
I should really put that up at the beginning of the day.
so a little secret about that,
Mhm.
that it really was yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, like, and today could be fun,
Mhm.
so it's just whenever
I
they,
feel like we told me that last year.
Yeah.
That made me feel better.
yeah, so whenever the bacteria are required for different types between 24 to 48 hours.
Mhm.
And so when you get a bad news, sprouts.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, kids were already in the water. Like if I had left before that flag went up, I would have never known.
And there's also the, intern who took her. Instead of,
Yeah, it could have been, I mean, it depends on where you take the sample. And if it was like consistently high, then you know that it's really real.
there's no alcohol.
But
at
it's
short
always,
age.
it's always on and off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Mhm.
Yeah, there's a flag, so. Where in this is it's 2 months there. But I know.
They put it
it's
right at
on
the path. Where you go across from the parking lot, they put the flag up there and they put a big sign. So
Oh, okay.
if we were coming to the beach, it would be very evident, but because we were already there, nobody like came down and said, hey, get out of the water.
Yeah, I honestly. It's already happened.
Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, and then some, right?
Yeah. But I would not swim at each other.
No, oh, are you kidding me? No way, that's not.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
About Nauset Beach,
I was
about
saying,
5 sharks.
well, I was saying,
Oh,
while we
so
were
I
at
would
the
be
beach,
like,
while we were at the beach today, we put up the no swimming flag, and my kids were already in the
oh, you're
water.
gonna do that.
Yeah, you wanna sign it, please?
We just took a.
We used to go out into the bay and throw floats out, triangulate off the boat and get up there, right? No more. It's really sad,
No,
too dangerous.
it really is.
See that video of the shark and the seal?
No.
It goes to Chatham,
No.
it's very short.
Yeah. We went there, we went to Reese Point Beach, a couple of years ago, and we didn't see anything, but it is like, far and they, at any time.
Okay, Beth is here.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Beth. Bear with me, I almost know what I'm doing.
I can see everybody.
Oh,
And you.
good.
And I love Race Point Beach. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it was beautiful there.
Oh, it's spectacular. So I'm following along with the crowd.
Anybody know how to make this bigger?
Um,
Or I guess we don't need to see them.
No, as long as we can see.
You-
somebody is on.
Beth, can you see us?
I can see you.
Okay, the recording is on. I haven't screwed it up yet. but-
Hello.
Hello.
Madam Chair, it's 7:02.
7:04.
7:04.
Tuesday's last.
And we got everybody attending tonight. (7:04) to order.
To order.
Okay.
Okay, with our flags.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I have motion from our.
I'll make the motion to approve the committee minutes of June 28th.
I'll second that motion. I'll second the motion. Oh, am I allowed to do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. All in favor?
Aye.
So it's only three, so.
302. There's 301 and 1 absent.
Thank you. Moving on. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, number 16.
I think that's, the one that's over here.
What is the way on? Hello.
Nancy Caggiano.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi there. Sorry, I didn't hear the question. I didn't hear what you were asking.
The question is, are you here?
I am. Yes, that's me.
And we're acknowledging your presence. And if you want to leave your camera off, please feel free to do so. And if you want to add it, so that we can see you, that's up to you.
All right. Thank you.
That's a nice whale's tail.
Thanks.
Nancy. Do we have any correspondence or input?
I have not.
I do. It's a formal question passed along by Lauren Sherlock, who wanted to join today, but couldn't. Lauren Sherlock, 17 Nailus Road. She was asking what the plans are for the small class size of the 8th and 5th grade. And I know it was discussed at the last meeting, but the video wasn't logged on. And I said, I know it was discussed at the last meeting, but it wasn't on the town website yet. The video from the recording.
This is actually in the purview of the principal. So I'll just give a broad overreach. We have 7 fifth graders and 4, excuse me, we have 7 fifth graders and 9 fourth graders for next year. And then the rest of our classes are very healthy in terms of size. What our recommendation at this time is to retain all of the teachers and to have the 5th grade taught by a teacher, the 4th grade by a different teacher, and then periodically during the day, for example, when the students are doing independent work, to have one teacher stay with both groups, and the second teacher would be able to offer either remediation or extension to the high performing kids in both grades. We don't have specifics yet. This plan has been, was very firm up until about 10 o'clock this morning, because at 10 o'clock this morning, our 5th grade teacher resigned for the purpose of retirement. So we do have some options.
This is to
Typically, I don't use names, but that's okay. You can. I accepted her resignation for the purpose of retirement, obviously. So we do have a vacancy in our 5th grade teaching staff. However, it is the principal's prerogative to move teachers, to ask them if they want 5th grade rather than a grade you're in now. So having had it happen just this morning, I can tell you that my objective is to continue with the plan, but we do have a little bit of flexibility, because we could in fact have one teacher for both of those grades with a para, full-time, another full-time para. That's not my objective at this time. I think the plan we had going in was very good. The reason the resignation alters the plan is that there would not be any unemployment costs for reducing the staff. It would be attrition. So we could make significant cost savings by having one teacher for 16 students, which obviously is in the ballpark of a very good number, 16 to 1. However, there are 2 grades, which complicate it. So right now, we're going to go forward with that plan. Yes. I can't tell you what the principal's decision would be in terms of offering a teacher on staff the 5th grade and then hiring another teacher for another grade, because he's on vacation, and this literally happened at 10 o'clock.
Right.
Okay. So I have offered, just so you know, I have offered to speak with Mrs. Sherlock at her convenience. I gave her my cell phone, so I would be happy to speak with her, and she knows that. So.
Any other correspondence? So moving on to the authorization.
Madam Chair, thank you. I would respectfully ask the members of the school committee to move the expenditure of $27,041.76 for the last bills, with the exception of the bills that we encumbered from fiscal 22 to fiscal 23, which would be paid for fiscal 22. And they are the possibility of a new phone system and the alarm system, which I believe I sent an email and explained to you that they found something wrong and the parts are slow, et cetera, et cetera. So I encumbered, I think the original cost was $11,880, and I encumbered $17,000 just to cover the unknown.
I'll make a motion to approve the invoices dated 7/12/22.
And that number, Madam Chair, or Madam Secretary, for the minutes is $27,041.76.
Second the motion. All in favor? Aye.
Work?
I,
Thank you.
sorry, when I go to like, when the gallery, sometimes I lose my ability to turn off the mute. I'm sorry, or on the mute.
Oh, Beth, no worries.
Okay. I have a couple of reports under my report. First of all, the facilities, as you can tell by walking down the hallway, we're in the middle of major cleaning. As you know, the fans are done. The alarms are not active now. Everything is in pretty good shape. And we'll know more after, obviously when they tear all the rooms apart, take everything out, they sometimes find things. So, but we have into the fiscal 23 budget, so we'll have many dollars in order to address them. Not worried about that. Okay, I want to bring you up to date on the circuit breaker, which happened today. The circuit breaker foundation, what that means is this is the amount of money that the district spends on an out-of-district tuition before the state gives any reimbursement. For each student, the amount is $47,363 this year. Every year it goes up, of course, plus cost score. So the total cost that we spent last year is $322,425, and there's this formalization that we used. In addition, this is the first year for the full year that we can charge to the state's circuit breaker the cost of transportation, which is about $27,800. So we are in line for a reimbursement in the neighborhood of $60,000. This year we got $28,000. There's two ways of looking at that. Clearly, we spent more money and are getting more reimbursement, but the net is not to the district's advantage because the reimbursement is capped at 75%, above $47,363. But we will submit that actually tomorrow. Chris will submit it just in the paperwork today. And I do want to, Madam Chair, I think I'll do the personnel report now under my report, if that's okay. All the stipended positions for next year are posted. Point to music teachers posted. The music teacher was not licensed. It's my obligation under Mass General Law to hire licensed staff when I can. So I posted the position. I invited the music teacher to apply again. But if we have any licensed candidates, I have to pick from a licensed candidate under Mass General Law. The only exception would be an emergency license, and she never applied for one.
What was the other position, music teacher?
Music teachers, all the stipended positions. The mentors, the community garden, the middle school stipended positions in 5th and 6th grade, the Ferry Beach trip, which is not a Ferry Beach trip anymore, and the student council. Then we don't have in the contract, because we haven't had it for several years, So I will work with the Teachers Association in the labor management meetings to see if we can get some kind of a music program after school and go back to having a play or a musical or something. So we'll be working on that. Since I met with you last, our special education teacher has resigned for a position in a closer to home in a larger district. That was posted today. And our adjustment counselor resigned for a full-time position at a school 1 mile from her home. So that is posted. And on the 17th of June, I posted the health and physical education position. The elementary academic position is not posted at this time because I don't know what to post. I'll be working with the principal to determine that. So they're the positions that either are posted or the one that will be posted soon. We already do have candidates. We have already had interviews. And we're waiting for some people to make a decision. So that's the personnel report.
Names for the adjustment counselors.
Say that again, ma'am?
Is it cat?
Yes, our adjustment counselor, yes.
Since the music teacher, special education teacher, the adjustment counselor,
And health and physical.
do we know that?
Sorry, Tony, I'm having trouble hearing.
Sure, thank you.
Did I hear, I can hear you perfectly. It's just the committee members I can't quite hear. I'm wondering, was the adjustment counselor Cass Sullivan?
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the adjustment counselor here at the Johnson School was a 0.5 FTE. And that was her choice during the previous years. She wanted a full-time job. And again, she was able to get a full-time job in a school district where the school she's assigned to is literally 1 mile from her home. I did offer more FTE, but I could not get to 1.0. Frankly, I think even if I did, she probably would have chosen a non-commuting, walking work position. The health and phys ed teacher, it was her first year here, and she's pursuing other avenues. She was actually not a trained teacher. She was a coach, or is a coach. Our special education full-time teacher chose to, as I understand it, although this is not, I mean, I can say for a fact what was in the letter of resignation. She chose to work in a larger district where she would be working with colleagues and rather than be a onesie. I also heard through the grapevine that she has a position very much closer to her home and in the district where somebody she knows very well is already working. So it's my opinion that none of these people left because of dissatisfaction with the school, with the principal, the SPED director. That's not what's going on. Obviously, the fifth grade teacher retired.
Yeah. It's sad, but it's sad.
Yeah, and whenever someone retires, I wish them, I believe my phrase is a long, healthy, and happy retirement.
Cool.
Even though I maybe be dragged down the hallway kicking and screaming to say that, but it's the appropriate thing to do. The stipend and the positions are available every year, and the music teacher was not licensed and can be an applicant in the future.
And for the special ed teacher, in terms of not having all these, is that because of the caseload is too much, or is just?
No, has nothing to do with the caseload. Actually, our special education teacher has an admirable caseload. it's, if you were working in a 500, 600, 700 pupil school, the caseload would be higher, the span of grades may be short, you know, 3 instead of
Yeah.
full. That may be a difference. Our special education teacher was a newly licensed special education teacher, has been a teacher in a different discipline. If we got a special education teacher that's worked in a large building for a number of years, I believe that may not have been as important factor. Not sure.
I mean, there's exit interviews all the time, right?
There's not only exit interviews, but I have written statements that back up everything I've said.
We just want to support. It feels like a lot. It feels like a lot. I know they know it's a trend that we get. It's like a great
It is.
resignation.
Excuse me, Tony and committee. It's really hard to hear the committee members speaking,
Yeah,
like Beth had just said.
I'm just saying, I hope that, there's exit interviews, because it feels like a lot. Feels like a lot of people leaving.
Yeah, and Nancy, and my comment was, it's happening everywhere, regardless of industry. It's the great resignation. And so Tony, my question is,
The special education teacher is a particularly unique circumstance. As you know, that teacher taught a different discipline, part-time, became licensed by getting a master's degree in special education, and then COVID hit. So that first year of intense learning and mentorship was really messed up. And there's nothing anybody can do. It is a lot, but you know, the adjustment counselor moving to a full-time position in her home, the health and phys ed teacher is not a surprise. I mean, the health and phys ed teacher before this one left for a full-time position. I believe Revere, if I'm not mistaken. So it's something that we deal with because of our part-time status. You know, every loss is an opportunity. I can tell you the potential staff I have interviewed are extraordinarily strong. Whether they'll take the positions or not, or would be looking for more FTE, I don't know. I'm hoping not.
in this trying time where, you know, the staff is so challenging, would you ever hire someone at a higher FTE?
Probably not, because I think that's a precedent that is difficult to undo, because if somebody has a full-time position and then we want to cut them back to less than full-time, then there's a whole legal process that has to go on. What we have done, for example, is we have offered people substituting a combination of a teaching day and paraprofessional day. And we have done that and are continuing to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry for the news, but
Tony, switching to forward thinking, just I'm wondering, you know, with this many people, and we had some people that left at the end of the year, I'm just wondering what you and Kevin are thinking about communicating both that to teachers and helping them to think about like just caring, like, you know, like just how to care the the teachers that we have that we're investing in, that are going to be carrying us into and through the next year, like how to just support them knowing and preparing to meet some new, hopefully, exciting colleagues to work with. But, just like, I'm just thinking, as a person who's like used to small staffs, this can feel bigger because of just the small size of the school, and at least 2, maybe 3 of these folks, it sounds like had been at the school for a while, and not everybody knew they were going to leave. So that might be hard for the existing staff.
Yeah, I mean, anything you can help us with from your experience with small staffs. I think we have 2 issues. One is the number of sections so that each teacher is somewhat isolated in their grade level. And then anyone who's not a classroom teacher is part-time, including myself. So that exacerbates it. This is not unusual in terms of the part-time teachers, with the exception of the adjustment counselor who's been here for 5.5 years. But when that position was filled, part-time work was the choice. And now things change in someone's life. But this is our 3rd or 4th music teacher. I think it's our third physical education teacher since I've been here. And then the special education teacher, we had a staff member for many years, and then that person retired. So, but again, I've always looked at it. First of all, I have never approached a resignation negatively. If someone can do better for themselves and their family, I'm 100%. All my acceptances are thumbs up. Good luck. Totally understand. And we'll look at this as an opportunity to have people coming in who may have newer skills, better training. I don't know, but look at it positively, because that's what you have to.
And also an opportunity to work within, to make sure that we're, doing what we can to retain staff.
Right. I agree.
One last thing, and I know it's been brought up before, it's probably more of a question for the strangers, but with the number of new full-time teachers especially, some sort of mentorship. Is that something that's happening like pre-COVID years?
Yeah, we had mentoring.
Okay.
We have it now. We've had it throughout COVID, and we had it before COVID.
And that's actively happening.
Yes, it is. Yeah, one of the stipends is for a mentor of a full-time teacher and a mentor of a part-time teacher. And the state has a mentoring guideline book, which we use. And I get a report at the end of the year. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Caggiano was a mentor. Okay.
That's great, helpful context, Tony, and more than happy to be. I don't think I have any more knowledge than you about supporting staff of all different kinds, but I'm more than happy to be a thought partner offline.
Wonderful. Thank you, Beth. So, Madam Chair, old business is old news. I'm going to add the lunch bunch this time. So summer camp, which is after the summer academic enrichment program, now it has 21 students. That's an addition of 2. I'm sure that'll change from now until Monday. The summer academic enrichment program has 47 students. The Summer Acceleration Learning Academy, August 22nd to 26th, has 33. That's the same number, but I still don't have approval from DESC. And again, I think I warned you that I wasn't surprised. Lunch bunch, we have 16 students sign up for lunch bunch. 15 are 5 days, and 1 is 3 days. The preschool program, We have 31 students, 24 5-day, 6 3-day, and 1 2-day. And both of those are staff. We may be looking at the need for another staff member at lunchtime. That's a lot. But again, I'll talk to the principal.
There's 25 preschool students signed up. 25
31.
Preschool?
preschool, yeah, sorry.
Preschool is 31. I just wanted to check. Yeah, 24 5-day, 3 6-day, and 2 1-day a week.
So moving on to the new business in terms of-
That is correct, Madam Chair. The line item transfer that I anticipated when I made the agenda today, Chris and I worked out all of the payments of the $27,041.76, and they all came out of the appropriate line items.
Yeah, great job. Is there any other committee business?
I have none.
Beth?
None.
Any announcements?
Nope.
Shortest meeting ever. Which I expected. Would anyone like to second the motion to adjourn? All in favor?
Second. Aye.
Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
And just a reiteration, I will not be here Thursday. I'll be in at the MASS. I believe I sent that to everybody.
I apologize. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, that's me. It's Oksana. We've spoken to you earlier today. I didn't manage to get back to you to confirm the quotes, and I just wanted to verify because I was late because of the another meeting, and I just wanted to verify that you delivered the facilities report because I didn't hear that. Is it correct?
The meeting is over. It's been adjourned. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify because we've spoken to you earlier today and I had something pre-written, but I was late to the meeting because of another meeting that I had to cover tonight. And I just wanted to confirm it's in the story, but did it really happen that you delivered the facilities report? I know that.
I gave a brief facilities report. Yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much because I didn't hear that and I was just afraid to put it in the text because I missed that part. Okay, thank you so much. And one last time to confirm the expenditures in the fiscal year 2022 were $27,041.
Yes. And what's the cent? 68?
It's 70 cents.
76 cents.
27041.76.
Okay, let's put this answer. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Oksana, just a point of from a school committee member, I understand that we all have competing priorities, but you gotta ask these questions during the meeting. Tony's being kind, but you gotta ask these questions during the meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of the procedure because I know that in some other towns, they specifically ask not to interrupt the meeting. So you can ask.
No, during the public comment, you're welcome to. So just plan
okay.
around the public. comment.
Thank you so much. I'll know that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you so much. Thank you for waiting.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye.
Night. Night.
Night.